All right, you bunch of clowns. It's me, your favorite live act, Professor DICTABEAT. Today, not wearing a suit. Today I'm just Mando, because this is the way. Anyways, I'm inviting you back into my studio because a lot has changed and the place is in shambles. I'm rearranging a whole bunch of stuff, getting rid of a few things. It happens. But I also recently got myself a whole new DJ all-in-one system. Yay! So that's kind of new. And I got rid of one rack for now. And I still have the same old gear that I had before. It's just rearranged a lot prettier. And it's obviously prettier because there's no cables connected. I still have to do that. On this side, I have a few cables, still a couple of synths, the same ones I had before. You know, the Roller, the Ringer, yeah, the usual suspects. But what I really wanted to show you a lot today was this bad boy. This is what I've been secretly working on. And let me see if I can flip the camera here. There it is. There's my pride and joy. So first of all, I got me this golden sequencer from Professor DICTABEAT. That's right, I made this myself. I call it the MPC Live 2 because that's how I am. And the same for this. I have this beautiful MIDI keyboard, which I call the MPK Mini Plus, also by Professor DICTABEAT. Now, what we got here is a modular rig to make whatever I want, really. So what I do is I send a few MIDI cables out into a MIDI through box. The MIDI through box goes to a drum trigger module and another drum trigger module, and a trigger module for a trigger and gate module that goes to a few others. And here I have an ASR module and a multiple module. So basically this is like an envelope, and this one divides the signal into two signals, so I can put two gates to wherever I want and two pitches or CV to wherever I want. Now one of them I got going to this one here, and that is basically an entire voice, which is similar to the red one there. It sounds almost identical to the SH101, and I love that because it really brings about some cool electro sounds. This here is a Moog style based filter, that's why I labeled it Moog. And this here is another oscillator, which is patched with this one in unison, and it has a very deep, fat sound to it. And that one is connected to a Korg style type of filter, a mini Korg if I'm correct. Then there is this little bad boy, which is a polysynth, and I'm controlling that via MIDI, so that I can actually make chords. Then I got this here, which is a clone from another brand that doesn't exist anymore, Mutable Instruments. And it makes some really cool acid sounds, acid bass lines. You can tell the smiley is there. And then here is a module by Bear Modules, which is a Dutch manufacturer, but this company is awesome. The guy who makes these things is incredibly nice. This here controls a whole bunch of parameters that I wanted to control, and in this case I wanted to control the FM, the octave, the harmonics, the frequency, the timbre, and the morph function, and I patched that all through to here, and it does that exactly how it's supposed to. And I got my own blanks, yay! Then there's the Tesseract mixer module. It's actually two mixer modules and a mastering section, so I can send and return effects and then pre-listen to them with the cue. and it's really nice. And then we head on over here where there's the triggers modules from Erica Synths. And down here is the first module that I built myself, which is also a module from Bifaco. That's meant for drums, except I make lasers with it. And these 4 drum modules that are now buried under cables are from the brand PtAC. And I've built those myself as well. So I spent all this time soldering, and it was really fun. And I don't know anything about electrical stuff, but I built it, and I'm proud of that. And then down here is a Lindrum sound module, which creates all kinds of cool Lindrum samples. So that's really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I can switch between heavy stuff. And these things morph in sound as well. So, you know, you can go from really heavy, gritty drums to very 808-ish, soft kind of drums. And of course, in combination with the Lindrum stuff, you get a very diverse palette. Down here, I have an A-B switcher, so I can switch between module A or module B. And I can also decide, for example, if I just have one input, that I send that signal to channel A or channel B, wherever I want it to route to, which means I could patch in effects if I wanted to. And then buried under more cables down here is another module from Bear Modules. See, with a cute little bear on it. Oh, it's not focusing. There it is. And this one is a little mini mixer with panning included. And it's a lot of fun. Then there's another envelope here. The same one from over here. Except this one is connected to another oscillator. And next to it is an attenuator, which is kind of like a volume control, I guess. And that's here is something that Daryl Cole had made for me. So big up Cole. Here's a delay that I'm building. It's not done yet, as you can clearly see. And then next to it is a delay effect, which I'm currently not using. But I will figure out a way to patch it in. There's a couple of more modules coming. I have one from Modbap Electronics, but they sold me a broken unit and I sent it back, and they're going to send me a new one. Hopefully that'll happen soon, because I've been waiting for, I don't know, almost a month now. But on top of that, I'm going to get a couple of more Bear modules, and not to be confused with Behringer, because Behringer is cool. I mean, you know, you see what I got here. I love Behringer. But when it comes to modules, I do think that other brands make a lot of really cool stuff too. And since it's similarly priced, I would rather give smaller companies a chance to make a living than to buy Behringer stuff. But, you know, that's very debatable in itself. And then up here are still my guitars. Yay! All these lovely guitars. I still suck at playing them, but I still have them, so there's that. And then over here in this corner, I have a Crave, a couple of circuits, a Microfreak, Sound Object number 5, not to be confused with Mambo number 5. And, well, you already know all of this stuff. You've seen that in the last few studio tours. So I've just gotten a little bit more acid in the house, as you can see. And, yeah, that's it. I managed to fill almost 10 minutes with my rambling, but I hope you liked the tour. And Mark, Jennifer, and Jen, and Eric and Sepan are going to visit me in May, and we're gonna do a couple of jams from here as well. And if you ever want to visit, if you're in town, let me know. If I got time, we're gonna jam together. Anyways, take care. We're on to the next studio tour. Have fun, everybody, and welcome to CLOWNFEST 10 if this is your first time. I'm Professor DICTABEAT. Follow me on all my channels. Take care, peace out, and big up to Mark.